A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this fella, the French Ghanaian Seho Girassi, is a very interesting option. He's blessed with pace. He enjoys playing the lone role up front. He's instinctive, he's opportunistic, and he really works for his team too, because when it comes to defence, he has to become the first line, and he never shies away from that. He's happy to embrace it and work hard.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. So, Jim, what would you say are the main strengths of this formation?
The fact that it's easy to dominate the midfield using the two advanced midfielders to find those spaces in and around the area, which will force your opponents back. This is helped further by the fact that you're also limiting their capacity to play through you. And I would say it's probably more a cautious move than an attacking move.
And that gets things running. Bellingham. Engages and forces him off the ball. Ambitious ball here. He's in plenty of space here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Crosses it in, and the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that has been cleared. It's gone for a throw-in. Can he get it through? Driven in. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Played out wide. Svensson. That's good play. He's on it, can he get away? Serves up a cross. And he's heaved it away. Great vision. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Sabitzer. So we're still where we started right now. Now Ryerson.
Borussia Dortmund definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to...
Gets his head on it! And a terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Sabitzer. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Svensson. And it's Brandt. Pass somewhat off target. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Getting up there! And there's his goal! And there is your opener. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Borussia Bandung are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Svensson. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Fabio Silva. That is lovely. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Borussia Bandung really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Oh, good effort!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Delivered low. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Bellingham. It's Sabitzer. Fabio Silva. And that's a good ball. Real chance here. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Kambuaya. And for the first half, that is that. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Persib Bandung leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
That gets us going once more.
Persib Bandung definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Brandt opts for safety, and it's Brandt. And Svensson. Now, can they get him away? Bellingham! And he's chosen to go back. And it's Brandt. Svensson finding himself in space. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Kambuaya. Drejad. Kambuaya. Strauch. And it's made its way to him. Brandt. Girassi chasing after it. Sabitzer. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Strauch. Still just a single goal between the sides. Fabio Silva.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now Ryerson. Girassi, and it's Brandt. And Svensson. 60 minutes played. Ryerson looking to receive it in space. Brandt. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's being urged to shoot.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Aimed beyond the defence. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Amat. Now he's off and running. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Now it's Fabio Silva. And that has been knocked clear. And he's there to retrieve it. Some really good ball movement. That's a sharp pass. Can he spark a counter here? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fabio Silva. Sabitzer thinks one through.
Borussia Dortmund really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, they could be caught at great chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Substitution.
Persib Bandung can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak.
Shapes to shoot! And he's taking no chances there. No way through, so back it comes.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Fabio Silva. Sabitzer. That's very neat. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
Borussia Dortmund really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Oh, good-looking ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Schlotterbeck promptly onto that, and that is that.
Added time.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Ryerson. Can he get on the end? Real chance! And he's following up! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Guirassy clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution in progress.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Guirassy! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Guirassy is offering.
And that is as far as it goes. Persib Bandung can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Persib Bandung can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station.